Virgin Galactic SPCE stock, be very careful now. We've just gone to another all-time low, 39 cents. If you look at the old money, and it's important to do it, we've just crossed into 39 cents. Now, it's important because there's manipulation going on. Well, it's not really manipulation, but it can be misleading. If you look on the trading trends, what we've got here is we've got some insider buying, and it looks quite nice. You look at it on first take and you go, this is great. We've got insider buying, but actually what you're looking at is, you remember this was voted on in the last vote to get this approved. So basically what we're doing now is we're paying people with shares, which are worth nothing really. Accumulation of shares via grant or reward. All of these buy-ins, which look really attractive, and you think, wow, look, all this insider buying. It's not insider buying, it's insiders being given stocks as compensation. So it's not, it's not the most exciting news, but there it is. All right, just so you can get an idea of what is going on. However, we do have some hedge funders buying, institutions are buying. Let's have a look how much. We've got a buy here, 19,000 shares, and we've got one of 22,000 shares. But again, this is nothing. This is absolutely insignificant amounts of buying going on. Look, 9,000 shares, total shares now 28,000, market value 832,000. It's a market value of 832,000. Oh yeah, that makes sense. These are very, very small numbers indeed. This is Caxton Associates LP, Graham Capital, Gotham Asset Management. These are very, very small numbers. It looks great when you see it, but really it's nothing to shout about. So just need to be aware, we've now reached another all-time low of 39 cents. So if we go back now to the market cap, look at the value of the cash on the books, the value of the business. It's all now about one thing and one thing only. Are we going to survive to Delta? We are, technically, yes, but we are running out of money and they cannot raise more money at these new levels. They hoped that the stock would hold up, but it hasn't. 161 market cap now. That's very, very scary. 161 market cap, and again, you've got Eric Kearney telling you everything's fine. What also worries me is it's now making its way onto Reddit's Wall Street Bets. It's now in the whole meme craze, which is, we know what Eric Kearney wanted when he talked to me often about GameStop, but we know how that ends. It never ends well. It's not what we want to see for a quality business. It's just being taken down the toilet, sold off cheap, made to look cheap. Investors don't want to touch it. Hedge funders, institutions, no one's queuing up to buy this. So it's quite a scary time. And seeing it at 39 cents is where you need to remember where it actually is. It's very easy to get lost into the 786. Anyway, be careful if you think everything's looking great and it's cheap and it's this and the other. It really isn't, and no one's really buying it at the moment. It's all about getting through to Delta, but it's not that long away. People should be piling in now. And I just want to remind you of how well the markets are doing. We've been bullish now for over a year, and we've got rate cuts coming in September, which will help Virgin Galactic. I am predicting that. I've been predicting September, the summer of 2024 for 18 months. And I stand by that. Now people starting to say, no, that isn't going to happen. Now they're starting to think, okay, I'm right. It's going to happen in September. I 100% believe it. And that's why I'm 103,000 now in my portfolio. I'm fully invested in my Roth, fully invested in my S&P. In my brokerage account. I'm using money in margin. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this, look, I'm using 19,000 in margin because that's how bullish I am and how strong the markets are. So don't let anyone tell you that it's okay that Virgin Galactic is down because the markets aren't doing great. Anyone who says that has not a clue what they're talking about, and it was told to me over and over again by Eric Kearney. So anyway, there we go. Virgin Galactic now at a new all-time low. Very, very scary. I would love to know in the comments below what everyone's sentiment is now. Are you, well, I know you're not buying it. No one's buying it. Otherwise, it wouldn't keep going down. What are you thinking now? What is your sentiment? Leave me your thoughts below. I'm trying to collect information so I can work out the sentiment of the retail investor. Are you buying this? Do you see it as a buy? I'll put the poll on X and you might want to vote in it. I want to see where people are now thinking. Is this a buy, hold, or a sell at this level? I can't see why you'd be selling it if you're already in it, because anyone who's got it now has got it at the bottom price. So why would you be selling it? And if you paid more, why would you be selling it? Unless you just think it's going down. That's the worry. What worries me, because we're at all-time lows now on Virgin Galactic and people are still selling, everyone is selling now for a loss. And that's not good. There's never been a lower price. So that worries me. It doesn't worry me personally. I'm not in the stock, but it worries me that the stock is going to go to zero. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. Over here, I'll put the playlist and other Virgin Galactic content down here as well. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.